Good morning. It's September 12, 2024. We're critiquing the news, and there's an opinion editorial on our screen written by Federal Liberal Senator for New South Wales, Andrew Bragg. It's titled, Labor Setting Unions Up to Be Your Landlord. And the central thesis of the article relates to the union-aligned superannuation company called Cbus. And in particular, Andrew Bragg went to some effort to obtain a document from Cbus, which he couldn't get through a Senate inquiry, but did apparently manage to get under Freedom of Information legislation. And to just quote a small paragraph of the article here, the document was provided to me last week. It revealed Cbus was trying to lobby the Treasurer to remove the regulatory requirement to include stamp duty in their fees and costs disclosures because it acts as a barrier to institutional investment in Australian property. So, one can only wonder about the motivations of Senator Bragg when he quite rightly criticises the union-aligned Cbus super fund for its deceptive behaviour, but he is not admitted to being in the globalist World Economic Forum Young Global Leaders Indoctrination Program. This is Andrew Bragg's personal website, and we're on his biography page, and we can scroll through it. We can word search it. We can search the whole website. I can't find any mention of Andrew Bragg's enrolment in the World Economic Forum Young Global Leaders Program. And this is the World Economic Forum's website. And here we are on the page where we meet the 2021 class of Young Global Leaders. Some people on here that you probably wouldn't expect to be, such as Australian R&B and pop singer Jessica Mauboy. But if we scroll right down towards the bottom of the page, what do we find? We find, with an honourable mention right here in the class of 2021, no lesser entity than our very own Andrew Bragg. That's him there. It is a globalist objective to get all private housing into corporate control, which Bragg correctly observes Cbus seems to be working towards, because that's how the globalists intend to steer humanity into their 15-minute megacities. Yet Bragg himself is enrolled in the very course the main enemies of human freedom and prosperity use to, quote, penetrate the cabinets of governments around the world, as the WEF's founder, Klaus Schwab, stated publicly in 2017 at Harvard's John Kennedy School of Government. Now let's see what Klaus Schwab of the World Economic Forum says.
And I have to say, when I mention now names like Mrs. Merkel, even Vladimir Putin and so on, they all have been young global leaders of the World Economic Forum. Mm-hmm. But what we are very proud of now is the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina and so on, that we penetrate the cabinets. So yesterday I was at a reception for Prime Minister Trudeau, and I know that half of this cabinet, or even more half of this cabinet, are actually young global leaders of the World Economic Forum.
And that's true in Argentina too. Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's true in Argentina as well.
It's true in Argentina, and it's true in France now. Mm-hmm. I'm with the president, who is a young global leader. But what is important for me?
Well, how about that? Penetrate the cabinets. If Bragg is a friend of Australian freedom, as he seems to be trying to portray himself, he should tell us why he enrolled in the 2021 class of Young Global Leaders and whether he is still allied with and affiliated with the World Economic Forum.